Thanks, Donnie. He always carries out the water for me and anything else I can't handle so I don't spill the cat food. It's upper 20s, low 30s this morning, something like that. Don's working today, even though Johnny and I are not on the school run again until tomorrow. It's a teacher work day today. So, I've got chiropractor appointment, guardian angel Apex, try to decide if I also need to go to Whole Foods, that kind of thing in store today. Johnny will be doing more homework. Good morning, Stripe. Good morning. It's right, nippy to be going out on the unicycle.
Yes, it is.
You hurry back now.
Yeah, well, I usually don't go quite as fast when that windshield gets to you.
Gotcha.
Keep my hands in my pocket.
Oh, well, you were able to mostly straighten up the butterfly bush. Yeah, Don put a big fence post in the ground and a bungee cord, and at least we tried, right? It is what it is. My problem was, and I knew this from prior years, is when we're going to have any chance of ice, I need to clip it back so it's not so top heavy, and I forgot. So we'll blame it on me. We are going to walk this morning. The winds died down, thank goodness. That wind was just brutal yesterday. I did see Gypsy come up. I forget what time yesterday, but Gypsy did come up and eat. Having the camera on the front porch is quite handy if I don't see him in person. Hi. Well, we're far from warm this morning, but it's not a 40-mile-per-hour wind gust today. So we're hanging in there. At least it's sunny, right? Get our walk out of the way today. So we did have just a little bit of black ice. This is icy here. We're being careful on it. Basically, yeah, I felt it slick under my shoes, and that was with slowing down. But by the time I leave to go to the chiropractor, it should be fine. And the cement part of our driveway felt dry. I mean, I didn't even think about it coming down with Ruby, so probably should have this time of year always be thinking of it. But basically on the news last night, they said if you don't drive before 9, anytime after 9, the sun starts hitting these spots, you ought to be okay. I realize for you people that live where there's frozen stuff down the entire winter, you just laugh, but I'm a smart enough girl to know I don't know what to do with that stuff. Never been in a skid on ice in my life. So I just as soon keep my you-know-what at home, or wait and drive during the sunniest part of the day and try to stay safe. Yeah, my dad used to take us to the ShopRite parking lot in Trenton at the beginning of every winter and do controlled skids in the parking lot to practice his recovery maneuvers in case we slid on the ice. And of course, me and my mom, we would just sort of scream. I think Irv really liked to do that because it was, fun. Kind of like Dawn coming up the driveway with the full self-driving and,
Just a guy thing.
All right, that's 6/10 of a mile. We started on the alternate scoreboard today.
Yeah.
So this is the end of our 3rd lap, but 2nd lap running. We pushed. I'm not cold except for my nose. My nose is cold. Not cold enough to want a ski mask though. Well, I suspect, this water here on the trail is coming back over because it's draining off of the hill. So I don't know, it could still be wet here tomorrow, but I think, you know, most of anything wet is going to be dry after today. Tomorrow morning's driving should be okay, but they're talking about all of this chance for frozen something multiple days later in the week. Probably nothing that'll accumulate, just something that'll be enough to cause us some heartache with driving again. So I don't know. But yeah, certainly where this, whoa, certainly where the sun is hitting that. It's starting to melt. It's just even slicker than it was when it was solid ice probably. Here, let me walk in the grass this time. I really don't want to fall this morning. So we're thinking some kids thought it was funny to pull the birdhouse off the tree. Yeah, you can see the screw up there where it was on. There's the nest that was inside of it. I mean, it could have been a raccoon or something, but there's nothing tempting in there right now. So we're looking for the lid. Part of it's missing, the roof. Well, we couldn't find the lid, but Don's got plenty of scrap pieces of wood to make a lid. Don says it's really heavy, saturated with water. It's possible it just fell on its own. I would like that much better than somebody thought it was funny to abuse the birdhouse. But there was some profanity spray painted on the asphalt and some sticks arranged really weird, and some kids have been playing back there, which I'm all for kids playing back there. If I lived in that community, I'd be playing on the trail too. But we don't spray paint profanity and, you know, trash birdhouses. I better not catch them. Hey, Ruby. I pulled her out because I got to leave so soon after I get home. It didn't make sense to pull out Jules and swap cars. Don and I are a little perplexed as to why they're done down in the woods, but they haven't come and taken this piece of machinery. It's just been sitting there for 2 or 3 weeks now. Yeah. All right, Ruby says I'll get there in 26 minutes today, 10:55. I'm sure it'll be closer to 11, but good to know I'm not any later than that. I hustled. It's just, you know, there's always one more thing to do before I get out the door, it seems. My favorite U2 song, and in honor of Reverend Martin Luther King Jr., listening to a little Pride this morning. I am missing, like other people have said, the fact that I can't see where I am into my song anymore. And yep, it's just like being in the voids of space. Now I have no clue. It's sunny, 42, not a cloud in the sky, and I'm in a good mood driving down the road in my red Tesla, listening to some tunes that I really like and being a little naughty this morning with my safety score. I may have taken a corner as fast as I could take it and hold my lane, and then sped up to just a wee bit over the speed limit as quick as I could, and then reset the car. You know, a girl's got to have a little fun every once in a while. I'm all adjusted, and I am headed over to Guardian Angel Apex now. It's 12:10, so everything was on time over here this morning. Well, it's another one of those days trying to figure out where's safe to park for Ruby, because it's just a full parking lot over here. Remember, I'm not going to complain about Hertz ever again. Actually, that car that's in the spot that I like when the other thing is full is probably a rental car, and I would park behind it, except for it's not pulled forward very much. I mean, it's full. It's not like I'm just being that picky, and all of those cars are rental cars. They're all out-of-state plates. I suppose I could park here on the end maybe, but this guy, there's a guy to my left. Yeah, there's like no place to park today. Although with all these people parked over here, maybe that's where I should park. I'm disappointed they don't have very much Valentine's Day stuff at all. Boo-hoo. I'm sure if they had it, they would put it out. I always like the shabby chic corner. Well, I did find some Legos in there. The power functions box is a super good find. It's never even been opened. This is the second week in a row. The sure, just jump in line, no problem. It's the second week in a row the right lane between Guardian Angel Apex and Whole Foods here on 64 has been closed. Quite annoying. Looks like maybe they're cleaning up debris up here on the right, like taking trees down. Guardrail repair, not exactly sure. Yeah, definitely taking down some trees. But like I said, this was before the ice storm, not just after it. But I guess the trees are too close to the road. I don't know. It's a lot of work going on. It's possible they're in a different location, you know, a little closer to Whole Foods this week than last week. Hard to say. I'm over at Whole Foods and I got to see the Cary Police Department Model Y assisting at a traffic accident. It's the car at the end of this chain of police vehicles up here. Right here. Let me try to show it from the left view. Back it up just a smidge. Should be coming up here shortly. Yeah, love the Mercedes. But, you know, it is what it is. Alright, it's coming up here pretty soon. I didn't mean to back it up that much. Oh wow, that car was pretty crunched. Couldn't tell that going past. Yeah. I just wish this thing would be a little more precise. There it is, Cary Police. Tesla Model Y, fully equipped, looking good. Been a while since I've been here at the intersection of Kildare Farms Road and Holly Springs Road. The turnpike construction is definitely and continues to be in full swing over here. Dawn's in the other room napping to Zach and Jesse. I just helped Johnny with some pre-calc. I am cooking steak and eggs for me and Dawn. Johnny had the Chinese. And all the groceries are away and the kitties are cared for and I am wore out, but it'll be time to go to Taekwondo shortly. Well, there is a steak buried underneath there somewhere.
It's good.
Well, I just dropped Johnny off at Taekwondo. I guess I'll head over to Walmart and walk around for a few minutes. I haven't looked to see if I need more steps or not. It's possible I do. Wouldn't be a lot, but I might need a little. And as Johnny and I were coming down the driveway, I saw an Amazon box in the woods, so I had Johnny hop out and go get it. Tiny package, and it belongs to someone in the neighborhood across the street from us, and it was opened and it was empty. Well, there was a piece of that airbag, you know, packaging stuff in there, deflated. So I don't know what's going on with that. I'm not exactly sure what to do. I sent it to Dawn. I mean, it wouldn't be too hard to find the house over there. It's got the street number on it and the person's name and everything. I just have no clue. We had an Amazon delivery today. Johnny said it could have fell off the guy's truck. That's true, but it was several feet off the driveway, so that sort of seems unlikely. And also, what would it be doing open? If it was closed and it had a product in it, that would be more understandable and or, you know, be easy for me to make up my mind to go take it to the person. But what do you do when it's an empty box? I'll have to think on it. Maybe just send an email to the Fuquay PD. Maybe somebody was stealing packages and dumping them today. I don't know. I do wish I could justify taking him home. He's so cute, right down to his feet. I just want to thank you, Donnie, for being so incredibly efficient at draining the gas out of the generator.
Yeah.
Because, you know, there's a high chance we could need it again. So, you know, appreciate it.
Ran it dry, you know.
Yep.
Turned the petcock off and then ran it dry. And then, of course, drained all the gas out. And then I took the spark plug out and put a little bit of 30 weight motor oil into the piston and pulled it over. So it's all set up for a long rest of weeks, months, and years of not being used.